What up, what up, what up? This your boy Cam Green. This is the Green Light. You already know I got the podcast popping. Say no more the brand. Say no more, say less. I got some individuals with me, some special guests. I'm going to let them introduce themselves. So go ahead, Woody, man.
This is fresh.
Well, you know what time it is. This is Justice Agumbor, a.k.a. 41 Division.
41.
And it's your boy Easy and best producer in Houston, Texas. Best producer in Texas.
Oh, shit.
That's how I'm rocking. That's how I'm coming. That's it.
He said he the best producer
And he's
in Houston, Texas.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Oh, man.
Straight up.
So we're going to get back into this topic, man. We doing this for the culture.
Yep.
This is our second episode. I had to get these guys. These are some familiar faces. We have grew up around one another.
Mm-hmm.
And just explain to them what y'all working on in y'all story a little bit. Just give them a little visual of that.
So to give more emphasis on it, we're working on a television show called Above Water.
Okay.
And with this show, we are touching on the basis of what it actually means to attend the HBCU and what it means to actually, stay afloat while going through particular situations. And so I guess when it does come out by God's grace in 2019, people will see that. People will try to compare it as a different world part 2, but this would be in its own field specifically because with a different world, they came to the school to really just to go there and graduate. Mm-hmm. Now we're in the modern day where nowadays we want to do things outside of school. You know what I'm saying? And while trying to do things outside of school, while trying to balance school, that's like having a lot on your plate, or in this case, a lot on your boat.
Easy.
And you're literally trying to maintain like from freshman year all the way to senior year, no matter how long you stay. So
Right.
it's all about staying afloat, staying above water.
Okay.
Boom.
Let's see. Or are you asking me like my opinion on the TV show as well?
Yeah, man. Go ahead. Whatever.
All right,
What you working on, man? What you got going? What you cooking?
Well, of course, since we're all working on a TV show together, what he said is what I'm gonna say. So, he covered that already. So I'm gonna talk about me and my production side, or just the EZM side. With me, and my production, my music and brand, I'm basically just like trying to continue to build actually my sound, continue to build and work with as many artists as possible. But like honestly, I feel like I have a certain ear for music that I work with certain people and I'm true. I tell people the truth all the time. Like if you ask me to listen to your music, first of all, I'm not gonna listen to your music in a public setting. Second of all, when you send me the music and I listen to it, if it's booth, if it's trash, I'm gonna tell you.
It's booth.
No, yes, man.
What is booth?
Booth is anything of negative connotation. Anything that is bad.
Sucks.
Anything that is terrible, whack,
Mediocre.
trash,
Boo-boo.
all of that. So anything of that nature, I'm gonna let you know, like, because there's no point in lying. What is lies gonna get you if you're trying to be an artist, you're trying to better yourself?
Right.
So why not just tell the truth right now, so you can realize how you're coming, like how your talent scale is right now, so you can progress in life, so you can get to success faster, low key.
Yeah.
If you keep being around yes man, that's gonna slow you up. Somebody got to tell you the real, and I'm nothing but real.
Boom.
Fact.
So, with that being said, I just feel like I could be one of the best producers to, I guess you could say, come out of the city, come out of the state, and possibly be one of the best producers in the country at one point. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, that's what we're all trying to do. We're trying to be the best that we can, the best person we can be. Always trying to top the next person, or always trying to top your idols, meet your idols, be better than your idols, etc. So that's what I'm about. But just really like constantly making music, just constantly making content that sticks with people, makes them want to come back, replay value, have niggas listen to your shit multiple times, and wanting to listen to it multiple times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not just because you know me or you feel like you should support because you know me for some time or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It should be genuine, like, oh, fuck with it because my ears literally like it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's basically the shit that I'm trying to touch base on. And like really just, if possible, maybe guide some artists in the right direction that they're already going, or if they need help,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, literally produce artists, build them, grow them like plants. Let's get it.
Absolutely. Yeah. So man, speaking on that, man, it's amazing to see young individuals like ourselves in the positions that you are, and as a whole, we all have a platform. So. And it's funny, I wanted to share the people, let the people know that we are from the same place. We cut from the same different cloths. That's Southwest A-Leaf, Texas, Houston, Texas, Southwest side. You already know West Up or Vest Up. And it really molded us into who we are now, into our sound, into the culture, into just our platforms and why we do what we do. Like, I'm a motivational speaker because of the things that happen in A-Leaf and things that I can speak about and things that I know of.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I definitely wanted to share light on that and to shine that and let y'all know this is where we come from, y'all. So Justice,
Work.
please allow the people to know a little bit about why you call yourself, 41, where that came from.
Where do I start? Well, this all started, I guess 2014, where I had a spiritual awakening, and basically it was crazy because I had a whole bunch of like dreams that night, and it was just, I don't know what was going on, but like I just felt myself, I don't know if evolving was the word, but interchanging, and this is something I've like never experienced before. Like, it was just random. And so the one particular dream that I remember vividly was like, it was just like a whole bunch of like sounds. Like, it was like, I can't even explain. It's one of the things you can't explain, but just imagine like Mike Dean, Timbaland, Pharrell, freaking Teddy Riley all in one. It was just like a whole bunch of just different sounds. It was just so weird. And like, it was like in the midst of clouds, and just clouds had like spread it apart, and then it just showed like 41, and all I heard was just like a voice like, "This is your mark for the rest of your life," and like, I want you to become this. I don't know, what was the word? I want you to become like this, this light in people's lives. And I woke up. So with me, when it comes to dreams, I'm not like dramatic. Like, if I wake up from a dream and I remember, I just remember it. But I'm not like over the top with it. But this one was like crazy because I woke up sweating. I literally woke up sweating. Like, that's so crazy. So I woke up sweating, and freaking, that's when I remembered like the apartment number that me and my mom lives in is 41. It's 410, but 0 don't really count to me. So it's 41. I'm like,
zeros.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just like, oh snap, yo, this is crazy. So from that day on, that's when I knew like this was it. And from there, I took my relationship with God more seriously and got to really try to get more in sync with my relationship instead of just going to church every Sunday, because I don't want to date God only on Sundays. I want to date him every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be in a talking stage with God. I want to actually be in a divine relationship with my Father, which is God. So
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay, I got to get to know him better, all these things. And just doing that for the next couple of days, I really got to like get in tune with my my purpose, which is spreading the work of God through filmmaking and using, just filmmaking and television for those both worlds. And then, so from there, I came out with a short visual called 41 Days and 41 Nights. And it just got local over Houston. I wasn't even expecting that. But I don't know, you just never like, you can't undervalue the work of God. Like, you know what I'm saying? People say God works in mysterious ways. I don't believe that anymore. I know for a fact he believes. I mean, I know for a fact that he works in his ways, and it's not meant for us to understand until maybe later or so. But yeah, so from there it was like, okay, 41 the vision. Well, the vision was just added next to it, and the vision is basically the things that God has for me, just putting out into physical form for people to understand, you know, for earthly material. And that's with graphic design or with filmmaking or public speaking. No matter, doesn't even matter. Just everything as a whole. It's just I don't recall like a movement. It's just a lifestyle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody's a part of 41 TV. It's not like no brand or crew or it's like 41 TV is in all of us because the colors for 41 TV is yellow, blue, red, and green.
Yeah.
So yellow is joy, blue stands for long suffering, which is endurance, red stands for love, and green stands for peace. And those four are the four fruits of the Holy Spirit. That's in Galatians 5:22.
Yes, sir.
And I'll try to make sure I apply that each and every single day.
You gotta feed your spirit, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So each and every single day, and I'm learning how God is using me to be the bridge of the spiritual world and the earthly world. Of course, I'm learning still, but I feel like God has gave me that in the meantime to be that bridge before in between, so to get people to like understand.
Absolutely.
So, boom.
41. And where did this EZM? Yeah, where did that come from, boss? West.
All right, nobody's gonna know the name until I get to the Grammys.
Yeah.
When I get to the Grammys, that's when niggas is gonna know the name.
Yeah, put that in the air.
But as far as EZM, I always wanted my producer name, my name, like my brand, the name that sticks with me, my person, to be something that kind of sticks. So as far as life, people always been calling me E or EZ. You know what I'm saying? Just cause like. Everything I do, I make it look easy. So
yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that just kind of stick. Like it was really, I didn't pick it. It was kind of given to me. I added the M because you'll see why when I get to the M's. So
That
I kind of just took the three letter vibe from like people's names of the RZA, Jizza, SZA. You know, those type, but you know, I added a little twist. I didn't put the A at the end, you know what I'm saying? Because it didn't make sense. That it didn't go along with me, you know what I'm saying? But I felt like it was strong to me. Like EZM, like it feels like it feels kind of strong. It feels like it would make an impact. A name like that would make an impact. When you see it, like that person probably does something. You know what I'm saying? Something of worth.
Real.
Boy.
So
I'm tell you. What's the likelihood of
The
that?
race. Take A.
bad.
What are the odds of that? You can hear that?
No, for real. Free take A.
Yeah.
So yeah, that name just like kind of came to me. It wasn't nothing I was given.
Yeah. Hey, I'm with it.
Fart.
I'm with it.
It was.
Yeah.
It
Hey,
was just-
so
It's cool.
man, and I just wanted to talk about kind of the lingo, how y'all talk, man. And it's a thing in A-Leaf. It's a thing only in A-Leaf that I really just hear the type of slang. I know everybody, and it's funny because Houston is a little bit different in every single side. Everybody like, well, you know, Texas is Texas. You know, Dallas is the same thing as Houston. Well, it has a significant difference.
Huge.
You know, different type of slang, different type of, you know, styles and clothes. Just everything is just a whole different, you know, culture within itself, and especially the city of Houston, which I think just now bumped to like the third largest city in America. And yeah, bro, we growing. And I think it's crazy because you see how in the city you got the north side, you got the south side, they don't dress the same. Then you come to the west side, we doing things. It's funny because I used to see a lot of people wear like bleached out clothes. Like nowadays they trying to bring that back. But I'm like, when we was in A-Leaf, like that was the norm. Like I never wore it personally, but that was the norm going to school. You seeing everybody wear they bleached out clothes or they putting holes in their pants. Like that was a normal thing. And now it's a fashion trend. You got stores that's actually selling these type of clothes, and it's just like, wow, like. That's a different type of. We was on that way before, like
do-rags. Perfect example.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying. So it's a different culture within Houston, and it's significant. So since we only know about our side, let's talk about what goes on in A-Leaf and the culture right now, and what you felt like. Just the scene in A-Leaf and what is it looking like to y'all? I mean, from the music to just the streets to everything. Like what y'all feel, man?
A-Leaf looking thick right now. Actually, I mean, niggas been had talent.
Yeah.
Niggas kind of started late.
Yeah.
Niggas started early, still grinding or whatever. But A-Leaf looking kind of successful or like on the rise. Like niggas is realizing like what's in the city as far as type people, type talent, type music, type fashion. So it's like people are kind of have eyes on us, and they're kind of seeking we could become one of those go-to cities that go out and you find certain people that you would try to make a big factor in the industry or multiple kinds of industries in life, period. You know what I'm saying? So like even for music, like you got people like making music noise. It's like we got Don Toliver, we got Daisy, we got Cudi.
Yeah,
Tisa Korean. We got JP, Johnny P.
Yeah,
we got Francis Thomas.
You got what's his name? BJ. I think it's Hard Rock or something like that. He go. I heard some of his music. I heard caught a remix.
Check it to it.
You got
Toby.
Of course, Toby.
Easy.
Maxo.
I mean, of course,
30 Ways Bull Tribe. Yeah, he had straight out of the Spice Lane. Man, I'm Nick Ramsey, Calvo.
Yeah.
Of course,
Nick,
man. We got some talent out of A-Leaf, and it's a lot of music out of A-Leaf, and I think that we are well on our way. We are well on our way. People have slept on us long enough, and I think that we are well on our way as far as being young entrepreneurs, being artists, being producers, being, giving you visuals, giving you a different breed of Houston.
Right.
Complete different.
From a Southwest perspective.
They don't even look like the Southwest. It really it's looking multicultural right now.
Yeah.
Like really, like a lot of people in Houston like have like shit that you would see in literally different cities all in one though. Like Houston is looking like New York, California, and Atlanta at the same time. If you really think about it, like niggas is bringing different sides to the story. People are wearing different type of clothes that you usually wouldn't see in the South years ago, maybe. Or just different types of music, literally for real, different types of music, like
Travis Scott alone just lets you know that it's a different type of.
Beyonce alone, Beyonce alone.
We have Beyonce, bro.
Yeah, she's so big, people forget about that.
Yeah, that's exactly.
We have Beyonce, y'all.
See, like, I don't know. That could be like a problem in a sense too, because like if you don't connect Beyonce with Houston, it's kind of like it's weird because you should. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody
but
knows where she's from.
Yeah, like the altitude that she's at, it's like
you don't really see when
you
see Beyonce, you don't really think about Houston.
Not at all.
You think about this icon, this legend,
just in the air. You know what I'm
just
saying?
Just a superstar.
Because she's literally everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So you didn't. Most people didn't really see the grind coming straight out of Houston, even though she literally went to A-Leaf schools. Like she went to Elzig. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it wasn't for long. But like she went to like talent schools in Houston, but like I mean, she made it young, so that's why niggas don't see it. Like off rip. See, like for like Travis, like I remember I was listening to Travis in high school. I think I was a freshman, maybe sophomore, and the first song I heard by Travis was a song called 16 Chapels, and I was like, what the fuck? I think I listened to it in class actually. I think Ovo put me on. Shouts out to Ovo.
Boy, play for the LA Rams right now, man.
Rams
proud of, and we make it in the sport game as well, man.
Sports
Let's highlight A-Leaf right now, man. We doing it. Shout outs to Kalu.
Shout out to Duke.
Duke Ejiofor for the Houston Texans, man. Shout him out, man.
Crazy.
Exactly.
Yes. Everything.
So,
Yes, sir.
what was I saying? Travis. I was listening to Travis in high
Travis.
school, and I was like, bro, this is low key trap Kid Cudi. And so like I was jamming Kid Cudi heavy in high school. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
I mean, I always listened to music that was unconventional for the other niggas because I wasn't the same in a sense. Like I listened to everything. The least I would listen to is country, and I still listen to country. Some country songs, you know what I'm saying? So because that's just how my ears work. And I was hearing Travis, I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, bro, this nigga can't be from Houston. So I thought he was from Cali, you know what I'm saying? Little did I know, bro, he was from the Mo.
Crazy.
Making like type Cali experimental music. I'm like, there's a nigga out here like this?
Yeah.
So like, cause I was hearing like, you know, Cudi mixed with Kanye, mixed with rock influences in his sound. You know what I'm saying? The way he was rapping and like the beats he was choosing and shit, he was making beats himself. And so like, I literally, I knew he would be something just cause like he was off rip doing some different shit in Houston, coming from Houston. Like, so like literally in our case, like niggas from Houston don't typically think so broadly. Like it's rare when you find niggas who think broad and are able to think outside of the box, outside of the H. Yeah. So it's like for him, I was like, oh, this nigga's on some shit. He's got to be something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because just off rip with the way his music was, and so then I was seeing the fashion in him. You know, boom, boom, boom. It was type stiff, but that was besides the point. It was just off the music, and I was like, what the fuck? So I mean, I did my research, of course. Even from there, I mean, it wasn't that much research to do because he was still in his early stages, but you know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, this nigga went to Elkins, boom, boom, boom. And I remember because I remember somebody told me about him passing out tapes at Elzik. Like he had came to Elzik to pass out tapes. And I was like, oh, that's just crazy. And so like literally down the line, as years went by, I literally seen him get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. I seen his connections going up. I seen him in different spaces, with different people, like literally, and even getting better musically, finding his own sound, like his go-to sound. And I just remember it was me and my homie Antonio. We would just like be watching his videos. I'm like, what the fuck? This nigga's on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, how did he do this straight from Houston? Like nobody's on this shit. Like, so he had like, he was having like a lot of. I seen like his influence. Like his influence was very that godly age. So which means Kanye in a sense, like in the biggest sense, actually, like Kanye and Cudi. And so I remember it's this pop rock folk lit song dude that I listen to. His name is King Cruel, and not many niggas know about King Cruel. Well, they know him, but like not many niggas listen to him in King Cruel in Houston. But his name was King Cruel, and he had this song called Neptune Estate. And I remember like when Travis was getting up there, because I mean he still produced, and I was like, he hopped in a song, and I was like, what the fuck? Like why would Travis know about King Cruel? And I remember he put some thick ass 808s on his beat. And I was like, wait, this nigga's hilarious. Like, I just thought it was funny that he would be on this hoe because I never expected it. Because like, I've been listening to rock music just because, like, I don't know, it's pop music and rock music just go so fucking hard.
This man cuss like a sailor.
Not that.
It's a kid show, man. I'm just kidding. It's a podcast, man. It's the green light after at night. You know, I guess. Literally. Hey, man.
It's just
late now.
Yeah, I mean that's just the shit that was catching my ears.
Yeah.
So I always thought I was kind of weird for it.
Yeah.
For liking rock music and pop music, like I'm literally listening to Miley Cyrus on an MP3 player.
Why not?
Like I was like,
hands up.
am I supposed to be doing this?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But it was just like, so like niggas like that, bro. He did what I thought he would do, and he's one of the biggest artists today.
But you know what? I think that it's vital for people like that to always come back to the city and pour into people. I don't say he should give out handouts or anything like that, or you know, he ain't got to necessarily co-sign anybody. But you know what? Just share something with with the youngins that are coming up in the game. Like we seen something. We see like. We have a disconnect in Houston.
Big.
It's a huge disconnect, and they kind of this is kind of a recent thing that they've been talking about, like the whole new Houston, old Houston, and how the OGs ain't put it on for the young guys.
Yeah.
And it's kind of whack to me because it's like, man, we looked up to these guys. We looked up to every one of them. Man, they making music way before we was even born.
We was born, yeah.
But you already know you love the feeling of I want to be a baller, Southside. You know, you got all of these great things from the Screwed Up Click to Swisher House to Rap a Lot. Just pioneers in the game, I think. But it's a huge disconnect with the new Houston and the old Houston. And a lot of people, I'm hearing a lot, and I feel like it's corny that we compare ourselves to Atlanta when really the South got its kind of flavor and got its own sound. But a lot of that stuff pioneered from Houston, from being with Jay Prince, being with Rap a Lot. A lot of them, like he poured into Birdman and Slim to start Cash Money. Poured into Master P. Master P, that's his OG. So he wouldn't know. There would be no limit or any of those things if it wasn't for a man out of Houston.
Yeah.
So that helped create a lot of people, and they put a lot of people on, and they went and took that to Atlanta and started all of that. But you know what they did that was better than us? They were unified.
Yep.
They took I wouldn't say Atlanta took our sound because they have a unique sound of their own. I won't ever dismiss Atlanta because they are the number one as far as with music right now. They are elevating the game, and I respect their hustle.
They're going crazy.
One thing I can say, man, we have to hold our own, and Houston has to be its own sound. And Houston has to embrace one another in that aspect. I feel like that's something that has been a disconnect for a minute, and I think that we need to get back to that. You got, Slim Thug, Paul Wall. I don't even know where Mike Jones at, but hey, man.
Who?
The Trilogy, the Trilogy Bun. You got a lot of people out of the city. Killy Calleon, man, J-Dog.
Yeah.
Just some OGs, Kiki, Flip. People forget about Flip, man. Hey, Flip is a Houston legend, and you got to respect that, man.
Easy.
Yeah.
But I mean, like with the whole old Houston, new Houston, it's like this. As you see, like music has changed crazy.
Very much so.
So I mean, off
Sauce
rip,
Twins is some young OGs too, man.
Low key. Off rip, well, what do you expect for people to just be, unified? As far as those opinions go, like old Houston, new Houston, like look at the music industry. Period. Like music has changed. Niggas is not always agreeing on the same things. Music is crazy change, like to a whole nother planet type of change. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So as far as like OGs trying to put on for younger niggas, it's like it goes two ways. Like a dyke. It's like either you. Well, how am I gonna put this? Like, all right, they could do that shit, but I mean, they're not obligated to. Nobody's obligated to do anything they don't want to do or comes to their heart.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, I understand, like, just like the same position that they was in, trying to grind, boom, 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 looking for like ways out of the hood, boom, boom, boom. They kind of have the power to change people's lives. But I mean, also at the same time, 50-50, nigga, you're not obligated to help a nigga out if you don't know him, feel what he would
connected. Don't even know his sound, his way.
Yeah, or just like you just not doing it, like off rip. Like you don't have to. Like you're not obligated because you are human. I mean, you're just not obligated to do what you don't want to do at the moment, or just don't know about.
Yeah.
So like, but I mean, I feel like literally niggas could literally change other niggas' lives.
Absolutely.
They give them a type chance. But I mean, if they're smart with it, to give the good, the talented niggas, or like the niggas with a vision, a chance. But I mean, I don't know what be going on in a lot of people's minds sometimes. So like, but I mean, like with the whole talk when Sauce was talking about Travis,
that was crazy.
Giving Deji, Cudi type credit, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
I felt it. I felt it, but like, I mean, I don't know what was going on in his head. So I mean, you really can't call it like. I mean, he gave his opinion. Sauce gave his opinion, but like,
but they rectified that. Though.
Facts.
That
same night.
And this is what I love.
4 hours period.
4 hours tops, bro. Like, I think that's the beautiful thing about Houston, bro. Like how Travis was in the city. Nobody knew Travis was in the city.
He was all right. He was in Austin, still Texas. That's a type 2 hour drive. 2.5. So he had ACL, Austin City Limits. He was performing. I remember because I was seeing tweets on Twitter, oh, the show was crazy, boom, boom, boom. Son drove to Houston or whatever. He took a PJ, whatever. He got here quick, and they talked about it. I thought that shit was crazy.
Yeah, that's still crazy.
That was amazing.
So,
that was amazing for the city, though. We needed that.
Bad. I mean, because I know Travis loved Houston, so I don't know. It was a type situation.
Why do you feel like a lot of people don't? I mean, people in the city rock with Travis, but a lot of people don't rock with Travis the way I think that he should be that young legend from the city. Why do you feel like a lot of people disconnect with that?
I believe it. I'll just talk a little bit because I don't really know much. I'm gonna get it to you. But honestly, I believe it's more about thinking about how he actually became to the status, right? Mm-hmm. So there's always that saying where if you can't make it in your city, then you can't make it anywhere else, right? And so people,
that might not be true.
Yeah, exactly. So people apply that to every situation, whether it's music, painting, photography, film, corporate, whatever the case might be. Like, people apply that to everything. So being the fact that with his story, a lot of people know his story now, being that he's at a bigger status now. Yeah, they know that homie dipped. You know what I'm saying? He left. And he left. You know what I'm saying?
He went to ATL, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, he went to Cali too. He went to Cali, New York, and ATL type TI and boom, boom, boom. But I remember because I was seeing his Instagram posts on what the fuck? On Instagram, he was like in New York. Because I remember this one picture, the cover art for 16 Chapels, the first time I heard about Travis was shot in New York. It was him like in the middle of the street, you know what I'm saying? It was type New York houses, on the side, boom, boom. I was like, this whole still. And I think he had on Do the Right Thing 3s. So I was really in tune. But so like son was in different states, you know what I'm saying, while in college. So kind of like some of the shit we did too. Traveling while in school, like dead ass missing a whole week of class just to go to another state. So I remember he said in an interview too though, like he just dipped and went to Cali to meet with I think it was Anthony Kilhofer. I'm probably so mistaken. It was one of those people in Kanye's camp. Just had a tight meeting, but it was short and shit. But he took that risk. And that risk got him in a sense where he is today. Yeah. I mean, like, it got him in that type door. Like, he was taking risks, like the best risk possible, literally. Yeah. So I mean, that's just the route he took. Because I mean, honestly, in those years, bro, niggas was not gonna fuck with Travis. Yeah. Son was making like I said, Kid Cudi music. Like, imagine a Kid Cudi from Houston. He'd still be in Houston. Like, he wasn't gonna be found, maybe. Because niggas, I mean, a lot of niggas in Houston are quite stubborn, and they don't like to pay attention to like shit that's not screw. I guess maybe.
But I mean,
he's
paid homage. I think that.
Oh, I know.
I think that's a big thing, man. My man has paid homage, and but I want to talk about like people like Travis is huge, and he's gonna be forever gonna be that icon, that pop star, that hip hop guy, and he falls in all of those categories as far as the culture goes. But do you feel like there's anybody right now, like out of the city, that is fully capable of being that next? I won't even say the next Travis Scott, but having that wave to where the OGs, like people like Slim Thug, like people he's known around across the world. A lot of people know who Slim Thug is, based off of he did that one joint with Pharrell, Star Trek Ride, and yeah. So yeah, that was way back. That was even on ATL, but it was a Houston sound, but it was on ATL. Hey, I rock with it though. But people like that, man. Do we have anybody else that's just gonna come up and take that throne and be that big of an artist? But I want to say out of A-Leaf though, like, do you feel like anybody is fully capable of doing that for the city?
A-Leaf at that stardom. At A-Leaf, you keeping it at A-Leaf?
I'm keeping it out there. Look, but in Houston, of course, Houston we have a lot of man, you got to look at them boys. NFL cartel. Like he's a nice MC.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think that he can be something. I feel like there's some people out there on the north side and the south side, of course. And you always got to respect them because it's Houston regardless. Anybody that come out of Houston, I'm supporting.
Yeah.
Right.
But you know, we from the West. From my section. Who do you feel like can actually make it in this game?
Does it have to be an artist?
I mean, it could be an artist. It can be an artist. It could be, you know, whatever you. Hey, look, you define who make it out. You tell me.
We all gonna make it out.
Yeah.
Hey, look at these faces. Look at these faces. 41.
Boom.
Easy M.
Boom.
Cam Green. Say no more.
Say less.
Say
Boom.
less.
Easy.
Boom.
We out here inspiring. We're doing things as the youth, bro. We're young in our 20s.
Yeah.
Making power moves.
Early.
Prairie View A&M graduate, you feel me? Prairie View students right here, man.
Type
Produces productive people.
I think honestly, bro. I honestly think Toby.
Yeah.
I honestly think because with him, his music is for him. You know what I'm saying? And we're at the day of age where it's like the internet is full of trolling and whatever the case might be. So a lot of people, you know, like to play around like, you know, we don't want that. We don't want lyrics and, you know, da-da-da.
Yeah.
But the way Toby is doing it, you can tell
With
that.
A female producer, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's raw, it's organic, like, and I don't want to be cliche, but that's his artistry at the moment that I see. And I see like God is using him. You know what I'm saying? God is using him for a greater purpose. He may not know it. I don't know, of course. But shout out TK again.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I really feel like Toby, like, because his artistry is like is being respected at a whole different level. Like, because I've seen people try to compare him to Mick Jenkins, but his music is like completely different. It's like you can see the it in him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Me personally, that's what I believe. But
yeah, I mean, I low-key I feel the same. I mean, there might be a little couple, but they're probably like still in the growing stage. Everybody always in the growing stage.
Everybody.
But as far as like you said, like Toby, like he's not the typical rapper, especially the typical rapper from Houston. Like you said, this type of time, like niggas is not fucking with the lyrics. So for him to actually be able to like do the shit that he does right now, while you know making real music in a sense. And getting his platform being that big, having actual fans, people rocking with him, coming to the show, packing out a Houston show.
Yeah. You
know what I'm saying? Like, and being a lyricist or whatever.
Yeah.
I went to that concert too.
Bad. Like that's crazy.
Let me say one thing, man. What I respect about Toby, I respect a lot of things about him, especially because he out the West.
Yeah.
And he got a message.
Yeah.
Got a nonprofit. A lot of people don't know this man has a nonprofit. He started on the speaking game. I know a lot about him, man. I did my research because I looked up to his platform and his craft and all of the things that he do. And I always try to, you know, look at people that come out of the city. But one thing I respect about Toby, man, is of course the lyrics.
Yeah.
You gotta off rips.
Nasty.
But bro, like think about it. You got a female producer. It's going dumb on that. For her to kill, she kills it. I respect it. So shout outs to her. I think she was a teacher at Elsick as well.
Yeah, she was a band teacher.
The music teacher, yeah, man. So that's dope to see that type of transition.
That's ordained, bro.
You feel me?
That's ordained.
And then he has Fat with him. That's
the
fact. You know, the number one thing that I respect about that man is that he's an artist. He's creative with his platform. He has a message in his platform. He's making purpose popular, but he honors his wife.
Yeah,
and you don't see that with a lot of artists. You see a lot of artists that be married, but be wild, be having fun, be out here doing whatever they wanted to do. But to actually see an artist, to see an artist being married,
and she's right by his side,
You know what
I'm saying?
super married,
ultra
and
married.
honoring God at that too. And I respect that. And any man that does something like that, bro, I gotta stand behind, regardless of where he's from. But I'm glad he's from the West.
And no, for real though, like this is the thing. I've been noticing him since probably my senior year in high school.
Yeah, me too.
I think.
Me
Yeah,
too.
and I was seeing those little
Facebook joints.
yeah, the Facebook. I was about to say that the joints on Facebook where
Twisted up.
like, he was like barely getting his hair twisted, but he was doing with the animation in the animation video. So I was like, what? I've never seen anything like this before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, but at the moment, it was just like, this is on Facebook, so I'm not really, you know what I'm saying?
You wasn't sure of it.
Yeah, but over the time, like from like little hit, like I'm not saying I was like on his page each and every single day. No, but what I am saying is that like every time I'll go back to his page, like over this past couple years, literally he has not stopped, and his art, I can just tell that his artistry and his love for make you realize that what he's saying is important to your ears. I've been seeing that like grow organically. I've just seen him evolve and evolve and evolve and evolve.
And he keeps growing, man.
And it keeps growing. Yeah.
EBT
So
to BET.
it's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
man.
Like,
Yeah.
what? Come on, bro. Like,
Man.
come on, Toby. Yeah, Toby.
I
got
mean,
it.
like,
Toby.
but the thing, I love his lyrics because I feel like it's me.
Mm.
I almost feel like I'm a younger Tobe in a sense, man. Like when he be
Mm.
going in, and I be
Yeah.
like, bro, this man grew up across the street, like across the highway from me. He
crazy.
in Forum Park. I'm in Spice Lane, and his story sounds just like mine.
That's crazy.
He's just an older guy to us. He technically like a young OG in the sense, man. Because
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
and the thing that I like about him as well is that his work ethic challenges people in A-Leaf.
Yeah.
If you notice, a lot of people are on their stuff now that they seeing people actually making it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got what's his name, Sauce? What's one of the Sauce twins? The boy, the homie that came out of A-Leaf. And he's on the way now. He's on Carter 5. Shout outs to him.
Talking about Sosa, man.
Yeah, Sosa man. Sosa man killing it right now for the
he
Ace,
Taylor
man.
Gang.
And Oh, he would.
You Taylor Gang.
Oh, Taylor Gang. Shout outs to them, man. So that's dope.
Yeah, that's
dope to
that's
see
solid.
that.
That's solid. Like, I don't know. For me, I honestly wish like people can just take a step back and realize like, bro, the light is on us.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and people are just, and this is not even. I'm not pointing this at the whole woe situation. I'm speaking like as a whole. Like, you know what I'm saying? We can like literally cause damage, and it's like everybody just wants to do everything by themselves.
Yeah.
Which
You
is,
know,
honestly, the same shit niggas been doing.
Been doing,
But
but
I mean, I know like a lot of people still are people who unite. But I mean, I just no beef, bro.
Yeah.
Just like we could get shit going like crazy. Like
Yeah.
literally, if everybody combines, bro, we could be the richest. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
We the biggest. We one of the biggest cities,
Exactly.
bro. We can
That don't make
compete.
no sense.
so imagine
bro.
imagine the amount of tight
a
people that
unified
are in the city.
city,
Yeah.
man.
Like
Yeah.
can literally help each other, like dudes shooting videos,
Mhm.
hella niggas shooting videos, hella niggas editing videos, hella photographers, hella artists, songwriters.
But
you know what I'm saying? Hella
Yeah.
producers.
Yeah.
If they come together, bro, we could be the craziest city or state ever.
I
Yeah.
think the biggest thing with us is that when somebody gets on,
Yeah,
nobody want to drag like, yeah, that's my homie from the neighborhood, or yeah, I know him. Like,
Yeah,
let's do this. Like that thing. I think it's like when I get on, I'm gonna grab my producer.
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna grab my photographer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab my videographer, whoever it is,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna skate up out of here.
Yeah,
And I'm a rep. I'm a rep I'm gonna rep Houston. I'm gonna rep wherever section I'm from.
yeah,
But I forgot about some people, man. And then on top of that, like, bro, as long as I get mine, I'm fine.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing within Houston is not just with rap, but with just anything right now.
Yeah.
I think that we are very just we gotta do better as far as unity. And I think that we have the potential, and I think that we're moving in the right direction. I know that we had a little mixed fender bender the other day with Slim Thug and some young dudes, but at the same time, we got to bridge that gap. And maybe we don't need a cosign from the OGs. Maybe we just need some wisdom, and
Yeah,
then take
guidance.
that and create our own platform. And I think that's what Travis has done. I don't think he needed any cosign from a Houston OG, but he has because he has done such a respectable thing. And then,
Yeah.
you know, this ain't a Travis Scott podcast,
podcast.
or you know, a Toby podcast. But at the
Yeah.
same time, you have to admire, you know, the work ethic that comes out of the city.
Yeah,
And
like
you got to think about it like this too.
Yeah.
With the whole like say if somebody particular blows up and they kind of dip off with their like circle in a sense, like a small circle. You got to think about it this way: when somebody blows up, you're not done blowing up.
at
Yeah.
all.
You know what I'm saying? You still got hella growth. You still got shit to accomplish. You got, if you're an artist, you got more records to put out.
Yeah.
And if you probably sign a deal, you got hella records to put out. You know what I'm saying? Hella albums, hella content, period.
Yep.
You're not
I'm mad,
done.
man.
You're
Never
not
done.
done. So, like, with that being said, like, you got to literally keep going
Yeah.
and doing what you do on that scale.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'll be able to, you know, probably help out, bring some. Like, you literally got to have your own platform that's strong enough to help somebody else. You can't just, you blew up, but it's not, is it strong enough
Yeah.
to hold up for like a max amount of years? You can just have a cool blow up and expect to bring hella people on. Like, you, literally, when people sign deals, you signed a deal, but you're not rich yet.
Yeah.
You're probably not gonna get rich till 2 years in. You know what I'm saying? Because after when you sign a deal, bro, you get money, but like the money gets spent on your career.
On things
Yeah,
you need
career.
as far as to help
to
you up
continue to
with
go
your-
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so when you sign that deal, boom, 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 nigga get 10 mil. No, nigga, you probably got 2 mil. You know what I'm saying? 8 mil is to your career. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so you're not gonna go spend that 2 mil. You probably gonna cop your mama crib. You gonna cop the whip.
Yep.
Whatever. Cool, substantial shit.
Bills.
But bad. But you gotta wait some time to blow up.
Yeah.
And have that comfort, that sense of comfortability to literally have somebody, hey, let me pull you up out the hood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, it takes time.
Not everybody got a big homie.
Facts.
Yep.
Facts.
Because for example, like Kendrick could not have done that with Section 80.
Yeah.
Like, no.
At all.
At
Like
all.
Section 8
No.
Section 8 was stupid.
It's a classic.
It's a classic,
but
yeah.
he had to go cop some more albums,
Yeah.
and then
Build
go
his
drag
artistry.
some people along.
Yeah. Build his artistry. Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and that was another time.
That was
music,
that
too.
was
No, definitely.
But still,
that was-
I mean, the same.
she was still buying records.
yeah.
Which was even more difficult.
Way different time. But I mean, it still applies. Like it always applies. That's the same situation applies. You just gotta wait. You gotta wait. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why you can't rely. Like, say if your brother in blood type is a rapper.
Yeah.
Oh shit, he blew. He going viral, going crazy. Now he moving to Cali, and I ain't going with him. You gotta.
Shout
of
out
course.
to John eBay.
Not type. That's fam.
Jamobi.
You gotta have your own. You always gotta have your own in every situation. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't depend on everybody or anybody for that matter.
Yeah.
You can't just be, I'm waiting for my bro to blow up so I can get dragged on with him.
Nah,
Yeah.
bro.
You gotta have your own. Cause I mean, what does that do for you personally?
At all.
Like you might low key literally feel bad later. Like I'm not really doing nothing, but I'm here.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you
Fly
gonna
on the
feel bad.
wall.
Like you gonna feel bored probably.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
And so later on, you're gonna try to probably pick up something. You know what I'm saying? Like something
Yeah.
that you not even sure about. You just hopping in because you kind of empty.
Yeah.
And so I mean, is that the right move? So I mean, like you always gotta have your own, bro. You gotta do something on your own. You gotta love something. Go scoop it, practice it, train yourself, get better at it. And with time, that's gonna come. And that, I mean, that could help you out later. And that's what I mean. Probably your bro can help you out with later.
Yes,
you know,
sir.
put you in that type door.
Yeah, man. Hey, despite all the cuss words, my man dropping free game right now, man.
Boom.
He dropping
Stop
dimes
playing.
on you, man.
Boom.
This is small talk. This
Yes,
is small
it's
talk.
small.
Say
But nah, we definitely. This is what we use this for. This is why this podcast is being created. This platform. This is what the Green Light is about. It's about talking about not only just the culture, but about just motivating people to do
Yeah.
these things. I think that everything that we're talking about motivates at least somebody,
Yeah.
or somebody takes something from it. It might not reach every crowd, but it's gonna reach somebody.
Yeah. That's all that matters.
And so that's the thing. You wanna impact some lives, and I think that right now we dropping gems, we dropping game, and I think that we as Houstonians, us as in our platforms, are just growing, man. We're constantly growing, and I feel like we could be young OGs in a sense, man, because we are creating ways and creating platforms for ourselves and for the people around us. I know that with Say No More, Say No More is it's not just a Cam Green thing. It's not just when y'all see Say No More, I don't want you to just think, oh, that's Cam Green right there. No, Say No More is way bigger than me.
Yeah,
and it's a platform for public speakers. It's a platform for people that lost hope, but understand that they need some motivation, that they need some uplifting, and that's really what it is.
Yeah,
it helps people, and I have so many things that go behind Say No More, but we ain't gonna share that until it's actually released. You feel me? This it's a process. You were looking at a work in progress. You feel me?
It's hush falling.
But we have came so long, and people have always told us we can't do this, or some people have always doubted us. People have always we have caught L's. We have honestly caught L's, but look at us now, and look at where we're going, and look at everything like that. So with Say No More, my brand, bro, I'm not the only person that's gonna be on there, man. I got different speakers that I'm bringing aboard, and I'm gonna help because I think it's important that we help the next man up.
Definitely.
You learn that in sports, and that's that, and it's essential that you apply that to life as well.
Facts.
If your teammate ain't doing good, man, you pull him to the side, help bro out. Your classmate, he still you got it down, but he still struggling. Yeah. You help that man out. I'm a firm believer in supporting one another and doing things. Yeah. And this is why we create these type of platforms for our culture and for the city of Houston and A-Leaf.
Yes, sir.
So yeah. Shout outs to everybody that's actually putting forth an effort and actually using their abilities to make a way out of their circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
We appreciate y'all. 41
Blessings.
Above Water.
Blessings.
Coming soon. Yes, 2019. I'm looking forward to it. I might be on the intro. No, I might. Hey man, y'all gotta stop playing with me. Yeah. Easy M. I think he's gonna be probably one of the best and one of the greats that we talk about that come out of the city of Houston. He could be in the talks of a Primo. Kanye, the one that we know.
That rhymes.
Hey,
look.
Hey man, don't let me get back in that boot, man. But I respect everybody that's going in this grind. And shout outs to Ghost the Preacher for the A-Leaf store. I think that the culture needed that. Huge shout out. Did I just see? I just saw.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not gonna speak on that, man. But shout outs to everybody that's just moving right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think that we got a wave in Houston that people need to hear and that people are going to see within the next. Hey, give us within the next few years, man. Give us now, bro. Give us now until some few years, bro. I promise you, we booming.
Crazy.
Yeah, honestly.
Crazy.
Let's see what it is in 5 years. I'm gonna give it that. How about that? Let's see where we are in 5 years.
2.
Oh,
he called it. Honestly, man, wherever God has us, bro, that's where He has His place, man. That's how I see it. Boom.
He said it, man.
2.
Everybody got their own destinies.
Yes, sir. Hey, so real quick, man, before we close it all the way out, I want to go around and y'all give a 30-second spiel in which I want to tell to the people something that's productive, something that's positive. And, you got school districts watching, you got parents that are watching, you got all types of people that watch these type of podcasts, man. And shout outs to everybody for the support and love, supporting me with the Say No More brand. If you hold it up, if you bought a T-shirt, if you held up a sign, you watched a video, hey, man. Huge shout outs to y'all, but man, give them a 30-second spiel or something, man.
Go for it,
and let them know what's up.
All right, Ty, it's Easy M.
How they can follow you?
Follow me at Twitter on at Illmatic_tactic. 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 And on Instagram it's _EZM, the letters. What I want to say is take risks. For people out there trying to do something in life, something that's out of the ordinary, low-key crazy, going against parents, take risk. Because it's going to probably work. It's
No, I'm
gonna,
joking.
it's gonna probably work. It's gonna probably work.
Shout out to the Nigerian parents.
Big shout out in a way. It's gonna work because you never know what you can get out of taking that risk. Like, say you got a couple dollars, but you know what I'm saying. But you got somewhere to stay in New York, and it's a type fashion week. Take that risk. Head out there. You know what I'm saying. If possible, as far as money, like, I mean, we all starving artists. You know what I'm saying. So like,
Be a backpacker.
you dig. Struggle a little bit. It's not gonna be crazy. You're not gonna be on the streets.
You're gonna be
in the
good.
cold. You're gonna be all right. But just be smart.
What's that saying?
Grow up.
Ooh.
Pain is temporary, victory is forever.
Oh,
I know.
yeah. See,
Yeah.
boom.
I know what you was going.
Yeah, I know.
But type. Look, take
Yes, sir.
risks.
Yes, sir.
We took a couple risks.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's a dumb another story.
That's
but
another dumb
we
story.
took some risks. We made some connections. We
Boys.
are where we are today, and we're not done moving.
Yes.
Let's go.
41.
It's my turn. Okay. This is Justice Agumbor.
Tell them what that is, man.
Nigerian, by the way.
Shout outs to the Nigerian brothers.
Same.
Hey, A-Leaf,
yeah.
A-Leaf is packed with Nigerians, and this is much love. This is-
Crazy.
hey,
Crazy.
we the most diverse, I think, out of the city.
Yeah, we are
Shout out
actually.
to all the Asians,
Um,
Hispanics.
shout out to all the cultures. You know what I'm
Cultures.
saying? Shout out to the human race.
Yes.
Shout out to God for blessing us with
Yes.
heartbeats.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? With minds, with souls. You know,
Yep.
the whole nine. So my Twitter is just a long gay. You know what I'm saying? Or you can just type in 41TV, that'll pop up. My Instagram is just a long gay. Or you can just type in 41 Division, that'll pop up. Snapchat is just a long gay. You know what I'm saying? So everything is just a long gay.
Can you spell that for me, man?
So JUSALONGE. So Alonge is my second last name. I have two last names.
Shout out
Okay.
to the Nigerian culture.
You know what I'm saying?
man.
Boom. You know what I'm saying? Nigel all day.
My buddy.
You know, just sing that song. So what I would tell the people is honestly, do not give up. Not even your dreams or school or whatever the case might be. Don't give up on yourself. There's always going to be people that's out there for you, to listen to you, for open ear. Let God lead you in the right direction. And this is for all faiths, no matter, you know what I'm saying. Let God lead you in the right direction. Follow your heart. You know what I'm saying. Don't let fear consume your daily decisions. Don't let anxiety consume your decisions. You know what I'm saying? Do not care what other people think, but be aware if somebody's trying to correct you. So, you know, yeah, just be yourself, bro. Because at the end of the day, nobody really cares if you're trying to be cool. Nobody cares if you're trying to move in silence. Nobody really cares about those particular things because, you know what I'm saying, you're with yourself at the end of the day. When you go to sleep, you are by yourself. You know what I'm saying? God is sending his angels to protect you while you're asleep. But other than that, you are by yourself. Even if you have your partner that you sleeping with in the bed, like, you are still by yourself because you're all in your head when you go to sleep. Even when you're taking a shower, like, it's the same thing. You're by yourself. So learn how to just learn yourself each and every. You can never stop learning yourself. Like, you're always learning yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, each and every single day. Just be phenomenal, yo. Just be phenomenal. Like,
41,
just
42.
never stop. So, boom, boom. That's it.
Yeah. And y'all already know who this is, man. Cam Green. Say no more, say less. The Green Light Podcast. Yeah, you already know. Y'all can follow me.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
KAM.
Yup.
Green like the color.
Yup.
SNM, which stands for Say No More. That's on Twitter and Instagram, man. Follow the movement. Get you a T-shirt. Get you a sign. Take a picture with the sign. I'm gonna post you.
Yeah.
It's nothing but love. We positivity and vibes.
Oh God.
Positivity and vibes.
Yes.
Oh God.
Yes. We appreciate y'all. We thank you. And if you rocking what you heard, please comment. If you feel any way about the wave of Houston, if you feel like there's some more artists that we need to shine some light on, man, and if you see somebody with a platform or you are one of those people, I really and highly encourage you that you keep pushing, you keep striving for it, man.
Yeah.
We need that. We need that. We need as much positivity and vibes out here. We need as much, entrepreneurs. We need as much speakers out here. It's enough for all of us, man. It's enough room. It's enough money. It's enough space and opportunity for each and every single one of us. So don't feel like you got to be greedy to get to the top. You can be humble. You can be modest. You can be genuine, getting your way to the top. Yeah. And I think that's something that I wanted to share with y'all and drop gems on y'all. So, man, thank y'all for watching the podcast, 41, listening 41. To the podcast.
Yeah. 41. Yeah.
Until next time.
Oh, God.
This is Cam Green, and this is Cam's Green Light. Say no more. Say
less. You know what I'm talking about.